Team USA Today Super 25, the Huntington Prep Express from Huntington, West Virginia, against the number 8 US Today Super 25 Lumiere Lakers from LaPorte, Indiana.
All right, Munis Tutu, how are you, my man?
I'm good.
Congratulations on a big win today. Talk about your role on this team. First of all, actually talk about how you ended up here and where you came from in Canada.
I came from Windsor, Ontario, and I ended up here off my AU season. We had a tournament in Indianapolis, and Alan Huss came to one of our tournaments, and I guess he liked my game, and he hit me up once school started, and he wanted me here, so I came here.
Now, I've heard a lot of talk about your game being reminiscent of Mike Kabongo of Texas. How would you describe your game, and do you model it after any player?
I guess, yeah, Mike Kabongo's a good comparison to me. I like to get my team involved before me, but if I need a score, I will. But when I'm on the court, I like to get my team in play and play defense, bring energy off the bench.
Now, I mean, I looked at that game, and it was a close game pretty much in the first part of it. Coach injected you in there pretty early, and I noticed that you really, the first play you made, you settled down the squad, and you got it into your big man. Do you take a lot of pride in being that point guard that sets your teammates up?
Yeah, that's my role on the team. That's what Coach told me to do, to come in and control the team when I'm in.
Talk about your game, man. What are your strengths? What are you looking to improve on?
My strengths, I think it's, I guess, converting in transition. I can get to the lane when I want, but I need to fix my defense and my shooting a bit. That's what I've been working on since I got here.
Now, you came from Windsor, of course, a Forster school. Talk about the difference that you've seen coming down here in terms of the competition level. I mean, going from Forster and Windsor, coming down here to La Lumiere in Indiana.
Definitely, I think it's the competition. The competition here is way more harder. That's what I came here for. The height is a big difference with United States players and Canada, and I just got to keep working to get my game better.
Now, did you ever imagine yourself, I mean, when you were playing in Windsor, did you ever imagine yourself coming down to America and getting time so early in your career and a team that's, you know, a top 10 ranked squad in the country?
I didn't think it would happen this early. I thought I was going to come here at least in my junior year when my coach talked to me, but I'm pretty blessed to be here pretty early.
You see the growth in Canadian basketball. When you come down here, did these guys recognize you as a Canadian, or do they treat you just like one of their own?
No, they knew me as a Canadian. They make fun of me on the team, but I'm used to it.
What kind of things they say to you?
They call me soft. They say I'm casual. Yeah, those are the two main things they say about me.
All right, man. Well, there's a lot of people in Canada that don't know a lot about you. You know, you're just a young guy coming up. Shout out to Canada up there, man. There you go.
Shout out to Canada, Windsor, Ontario. Yep. I love my mom, my dad. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Munis.
No problem.
Now talk about the Canadians on your squad and how you came about finding the talent of Munis and Adam Jukic.
You know, I mean, Vlad helped me with Adam, and you know he works out a lot of guys up there. I know he works out. He's one of the best skill trainers, not just in Canada but anywhere. And he's a 2-year guy with us. Moo, we saw at an AAU thing this summer, playing with Team Bolt, and just loved his energy. Both those guys. I mean, for us, it's a really difficult academic school. Both of them are great students, and so they've been a great fit for us.
Now, Moo, I noticed that you injected him in the game quite early. It seemed like you guys weren't in sync at the beginning. What does that mean when you have such confidence in such a young player coming from another country, you know what I mean, and stepping up to this level that you threw him in a game against Huntington Prep?
Well, I mean, he's always one of our first couple guys off the bench. I mean, he just he's got poise that are well beyond his young age. So we knew he was going to come in and give minutes and play hard, and he was poised tonight, which is most important. Sometimes he gets a little sped up, but he's kind of learning how to slow down a little bit. But he's a special player. I mean, he's got to be one of these guys, I think, in 2-3 years here that that the Canadian basketball people are talking about, because I think he's an elite level player in his own right.
Are you going to be up in Canada getting some more of our Canadian talent, our Canadian gems?
Oh, I hope so. I mean, I've coached a lot of Canadians over the years. So, I mean, all started with Jermaine Myers a few years ago. That's from Ajax. He plays at Fordham University now. His father, Duvall's, is a good friend. I mean, I know most of the AU guys up there, and there's just so much talent, and the kids are such good kids, and they're very coachable. And, we have a pretty good idea. Most of them, at least the ones we've been able to find, really good students up there, too, and that's critical for us.
All right, there you have it, Coach Alan Huss of La Lumiere. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks a lot.